This will be for the con exercise, greatest common factor of monomials. All right, what is the greatest common factor of 14c to the third, 70c to the fourth, and 28c squared? Okay, so we want to do numbers and variables separately. All right, if you want to take notes, for the number itself, we are just looking for the greatest common factor. Okay, that's simple. And for the variable, we want to get the one with the smallest exponent. All right, this is assuming the variables match, which I believe they do throughout this exercise. All right, so these are, when you get these two terms, they're going to be multiplied. So you want the number for the coefficient, the greatest common factor. For the variable, you want the one with the smallest exponent. All right, so the smallest number here is 14. We can write out all the factors, but I think we could just do the shortcut here. The smallest is 14. I know you could divide 28 by 14. That's just 2. Can you divide 70 by 14? Let's check on the calculator. Yes, indeed, 70 divided by 14 is 5. Okay, so for the number, the coefficient, the greatest common factor, is not 5, it's 14. All right, because 14 is a factor of 14. 14 is a factor of 28, and 14 is a factor of 70. All right, so 14. For greatest common factor, it just means it's divisible by that number. All right, the largest number it's divisible by for all three of them. And the smallest exponent, c to the third, c to the fourth, and c squared. The one with the smallest exponent is c squared. All right, so type in the box 14c, and I like to use shift 6 for the exponent for the squared. 14c squared. All right, the other way you can get the exponent is from this menu right here. All right, greatest common factor. Let's do the number first. The smallest number is 14. Can we do 35 divided by 14 without getting a remainder? No, that does not work. All right, so what are my factors for 14? Well, the largest one is 14. That one doesn't work. The next one down would be a 7. All right, let's try 7. 14 divided by 7 is 2. 63 divided by 7 is 9. And 35 divided by 7 is 5. It divides evenly on all three. So 7 is the greatest common factor. Now, for the variable, y to the fourth, y to the fourth, y to the fourth. The smallest one is clearly y to the fourth. So that's it. Type 7y. Then I'm going to do shift 6 to get the exponent, and that's y to the fourth. All right, last one. We have a 30, an 80, and a 20. This is the smallest one. We can divide by 20 here, we could divide by 20 here, but this divided by 20 would give us a remainder. So that doesn't work. So let's write out the factors for 20. We started with 20, that didn't work. The next one down would be a 10. All right, because 10 times 2 is 20. So if we divide by 10, yep, that's an 8. If we divide by 10, yep, that's a 2. And if we divide by 10 right here, that works. All of them can divide by 10 with no remainder. So 10 is the greatest common factor. All right, and the next up, you want to look at the exponents and go with the smallest one. B squared, b to the third, b squared. The smallest one is b squared. So in the box, 10b, shift 6 for the exponent, and type the squared, 10b squared.